This Google Hangout is live. Let me make sure my dad can see it. Hey, Scott! Can you see it? I just started broadcasting. Okay, it's working. Jessica, you're still there?
I'm here.
Awesome. Okay. Where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. Hi, everybody. I'm Devin. And with me, we have a guest, Jessica. Psst.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Thanks for
I
joining.
yes. What's up? Should I push play? Yeah, is it not working? Sorry, my dad's having issues.
That's okay.
I thought he could see it. He could see it. Maybe he's not hearing it. Hold on a sec. Can you hear? There's a delay. Ah, excuse me. Okay. So hi everybody. Oh, Jessica and I are here to tell you about the Cystic Fibrosis Retreat hosted by CFRI, Cystic Fibrosis Research Inc. And this year our theme is Zen. Oh, and I'm going to be doing the presentation, and then Jessica is here to help with answering questions. So yeah, that's just what's going to be happening. I hope my dad can hear on his computer. He's down the hall. I know there's about a minute delay from me talking and him hearing.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, this year our theme is Zen, and our tagline, relax, recharge, and rejoice, is, what we're going to be doing. We're going to be relaxing, recharging, and then having lots of fun. So, for those of you who don't know what the retreat is, the retreat is basically a self and welcoming environment that people with CF and friends and family wanted to create to share, meet new people, learn, support each other, support ourselves, and just all sorts of things. Basically, it was started as an extension of one of the CF camps in the San Francisco Bay Area. I think in the 90s. There is worries about cross-infection, and we'll tell you what we do to control cross-infection and limit risk. There's a whole slide about that. But basically, the retreat is just for all of us to get together, make friends, meet friends that we've already been friends with, of course, and all those fun things. So who attends? There's all sorts of people. There's lots of pictures, as you can see, around, people with cowboy hats, on oxygen, not on oxygen, etc., etc. Someone has a tiara down in the bottom left. Yeah. So basically, teen and adult CFers come. So if you're 15 and older, you can come. If you're 15 to 17, we want you to come with the parent or guardian. And we screen for MRSA and B. cepacia and, pan-resistant bacteria. So if you do culture one of those, we don't allow you to attend. Sorry. We also have friends and family who come. So if you have a friend with cystic fibrosis and they're like, oh my gosh, you should come and learn all about all sorts of things and meet other cool people, then you should totally come. And if your family, you probably know what cystic fibrosis is, but you might also want to meet other people in similar positions. There are brothers, moms, dads, sisters, aunts, maybe uncles, and well, I don't know about uncles and aunts, but anyway, all sorts of cool people come. We also have volunteers, so people who volunteer for CFRI, Cystic Fibrosis Research Inc. They do a ton to help put on the event. They wash and wipe down surfaces. They make sure all the snacks are available. They do a lot of the logistics. They check people in. They're very important. They do lots of really important things. That just makes it a lot easier for us, CFers, because it's really more about us CFers, because we're, I have to say, the coolest people ever. Um, it was, I think there was a Nobel Prize for someone who discovered that in the 70s. There is some physics formula they found. Anyway, there are also sponsors like Cornerstone Therapeutics and Genentech. They send like a representative, and they tell us about cool meds that are coming out, and they're very nice. If you have any questions about, I don't know, one of the drugs you're taking and they make the drug, you can ask them questions about it, and they're very helpful. Sometimes they come with free goodies. Like they had the guy from Gilead one year came with carrying cases for Caiston, and I still have it. It's very cool. Then there are educational speakers who come and talk about all sorts of things, GI troubles, lung troubles, end of care, or just other cool things that are not like about CF as a biological thing, but more like other sorts of things that we might be interested in. And so we get feedback, from the people who come, and then we try and find someone to give the talk that people are interested in. And then, of course, we have CFRI staff. This whole event wouldn't be possible without them. They do a lot to organize. They do a lot of logistics. They help us raise money, all sorts of really important things. So these are all key people. Without any of these people, the retreat would probably suck. But it doesn't, because all these people are here. And yeah. So the location, it's at Vallombrosa. There are bunnies, as you can see in the top right, and random people like me who suddenly pop out of the trees and are upside down. There's also lots of grass, lots of trees. It's a really cool place. And there's also a really cool garden. We don't have a picture of the garden, but we wanted the picture of the bunny because the bunny is always something to look forward to. So it's in Menlo Park, California. It's very cool. It's usually sunny. I mean, it's California. We have great weather, and we're all very spoiled. We're bratty, and we like sunlight, I guess, and sunscreen. It usually doesn't get too hot, like it might be in the 90s, but it's not humid, so I know people on like the East Coast, they get humid and hot, and I don't know how you like survive, I don't know. Anyway, so Menlo Park, California, it's on the peninsula, and it's a very cool place, Vallombrosa. So what are the accommodations like? So everyone with cystic fibrosis gets their own room. You can have like a friend or family member, but we don't want two people with cystic fibrosis in the same room. This is, of course, for cross-infection controls. You're not allowed to go into another CFer's room. So on the right, on the top and bottom, you see what a room looks like. There's a bathroom with a shower and sink. Excuse me. There are also two beds. Woo! Sorry, some mucus in my lungs just really also wants to be a part of the presentation. Um, so yeah, there's your own room. You usually do all your treatments and meds there. And there's also a Bible. Valenbros is a Catholic place, and there's a chapel and stuff. So if you really like Bibles, there are some Bibles there. I'm not a huge Bible fan, but whatever. Oh, and there's also a closet for you to store your stuff. And then on the top left and bottom middle, you can see the cafeteria. So we eat there, obviously, and there's tables. We have all the non-CFers feed the CFers. Again, this is for cross-infection control. Excuse me. And it's also because CFers are just so cool. All the non-CFers writhe convulsively in joy whenever they get to feed us. It's a weird thing that happens at retreat, but it's lots of fun. They tell us that it's lots of fun to do that. And on the bottom left, you see what it's like outside the rooms. That I don't know, it looks like a hallway, and there's sunlight in the distance. So yeah, very cool. And then the snack room, we have a snack room near where we meet for presentations and stuff. The snack room is very important because there's beef jerky. Warning, the beef jerky gets eaten really quick. Excuse me. There's also donuts, which I love, and water and Gatorade, juice, maybe some fruit. There's also a fridge. Hold on, let me get some water. Oh, sorry about that. I just did a treatment like not too long ago.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, obviously, I'll be okay, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, in the fridge there's lots of chocolate milk and other things. I forget what the other things are, but chocolate milk is delicious. Oh, there's probably also ice cream. Yeah. Jessica, did you say something?
Oh, yeah, no worries. When you had to go take a break.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I don't feel guilty, don't worry.
Well, you said sorry, so I said no worries.
Oh, I see, okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's a snack room. There's lots of food. We, again, have non-CFers available to boss around. Oh, and there's tea, and you can make hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate, so I'm always demanding someone making it for me. Um, so yeah, I think that's it for the snack room. Okay, cross-infection control. This is probably one of the biggest questions we get, so we made a slide all about it. First of all, everyone gets a little baggie that has tissues to cough into, Purell to squirt on everything that you are in like a 10-foot radius of. There's gloves, a mask. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's the basics. And then, you know, when you're done with the baggie, you put all the tissues that you coughed into back into the bag, and you seal it up and throw it away when you're done with it. All the used gloves and masks and tissues get thrown away. Obviously, we also have Purell for the non-CFers to constantly wipe their hands with. If you're bald, we also rub your head sometimes, but that's mostly because we're making fun of you a little bit. No hard feelings, though. If you don't like it, we won't do it. Yeah, and like I said earlier, the volunteers are constantly wiping down surfaces, so every time we eat, we wipe down everything, clean everything, make sure it's okay. Every time there's a presentation, we wipe down the chairs with Purell, or is it Purell? We use some disinfectant. Anyway, maybe it's Clorox.
Yep, both.
Oh, excuse me. I also ate, so, the burping and the coughing, I don't know. I'm very noisy. So yeah. We also are close to Stanford, which is a pretty well-known hospital. So if you start to die, we can bring you to the ER. We also have medical advisors. That's another slide. We'll talk about them. But they're basically nurses and they help out. Again, I already mentioned that we don't allow people of certain cultures to come. This is, for safety reasons. We want everyone here to feel safe. So if there's any issue or anything making you uncomfortable, do talk to a volunteer, staff member, or somebody, and we'll do our best to accommodate you. If you have any, I don't know, worries or concerns, do contact us. There will be a contact page later on. We also follow a rule of 3 to 6 feet in between CFers, so we don't get too close, so we don't, cough into each other's lungs or something. Or sneeze all over someone's sinuses, I don't know. And we try to be very strict about this. We make sure everyone's following the rules because, like we said, if you're not feeling safe, then you're not going to have fun. And you're not going to, enjoy the retreat. And if you don't enjoy the retreat, then there's no point in the retreat. So we take this very seriously. We want you to feel safe. And yeah, so now the medical advisors. So on the left it's Carol and on the right it's Stephanie. These are just two of the advisors that we come. They're nurses and they're very knowledgeable. Stephanie on the right is also a huge Giants fan, and so you might be able to get tickets from her. She's a really cool nurse. And so yeah, you can ask them for help with treatments or meds or I don't know, whatever questions you have, you can go ask them. They're very nice and they're very helpful. And they're absolutely there for you. And so now, after the scary germ things, we also have fun activities. So one thing that we have every year is a memorial. There's a picture on the left. This is just to honor and remember people that have passed away, and I think it's really nice to have because A, you can remember them and honor them a little bit, but B, you also get to learn about other cool CFers who have been around, and maybe they're dead now, but you can be the next whatever really cool CFer or something. Someone's calling me. Okay, I just have something coming up in a little bit, so I have to get going. But yeah, that's the memorial. Then we also have educational workshops. I just noticed there's a period in front of educational. Oops. But you learn all sorts of things like proper grammar. No, I'm just kidding. We have educational people coming in to talk about lung disease or new meds or infection control. And we also have other sorts of things like alternative medicines, or I don't know. We have a social worker coming in who's going to talk about tools that you might not know about, like source services from the government or in your community, or other ways to find other services. And it's sort of a mixed bag, and we try and come up with ideas from feedback from the people who come, who are like, well, what about this, or what about this, and let's talk about this. And so all sorts of people come. We also have daily rap sessions. There's a picture on the bottom right. This is just a time to talk about feelings or things that have happened that you want to talk about, or whine about CF. It's tons of fun to whine, I have to say. And I'm just kidding about whining. It's You get to say, I'm having this problem, and then someone's like, oh my gosh, I know what you mean. And this is just one of the things that people find is the reason to come, because you get to talk about all the things that you don't normally get to talk about, like vomiting or something. I don't know. I'm kind of joking, but we have all sorts of different topics of conversation, and it's really interesting. So, of course, we don't sit around talking about our feelings all day. We do U-Jam, which is very similar to Zumba in the top right. It's like a dancer size. On the bottom right, we have yoga. I think everyone knows what yoga is, but basically you do different, like, I don't know how to describe it. You do like different poses, and it's very exercisey. It's like slow exercise. It's really cool. And then we also love to hit the, oh, I shouldn't swear, but hit the bloopers out of plastic balls sometimes and pretend it's mucus or whatever. Just hit a ball because it's fun. And so we play softball too occasionally. And then even more activities. This year we're hoping to go roller skating. That's super exciting. I love roller skating. I started playing roller hockey and I only fell down like 20,000 times. But I'm getting better. And then on the blah, 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 bottom left, we have arts and crafts. That's always tons of fun. You get to glue a bunch of shit. Oh, I swore. I'm sorry. A bunch of stuff together if you really feel like it. Dump glitter all over the place. Whatever you want to build, you can do it. In the middle, we have Cupcake Wars. This is basically, we have a really cool person who is a damn good chef. And so she makes 1 billion cupcakes and we decorate them. And then the winner gets to eat your own cupcake. And all the losers also get to eat your own cupcake. We vote on who's the best cupcake. And all the losers, I guess, just don't care because you have a delicious cupcake in front of you and you eat it. On the right, the two pictures are of talent show. We have drumming, singing, dancing, silly skits. You do whatever you think is super special and show off all your talents. And if you aren't talented, show off how untalented you are, and it'll be lots of fun. So, yeah, it's super cool. So now I'm sure you're all pining and throwing yourselves at your computers, just begging to know how on earth you sign up. So the dates are July 27th to August 1st. For the whole week, it's $85. Per day, it's $15. To come in and join us for a meal, it's $10. And for the overnight room, it's $55 per night. So if that's confusing, just email us and we'll give you more details. Or you can ask. There should be a QA session afterwards. We also have scholarships available in case you don't have pockets full of billion-dollar bills. I don't have that, so I don't know. I think I can pay. Anyway, sputum cultures to tell what your cultures are should be done between June 13th and July 24th. So go into your clinic, bang down the door, cough up mucus, hurl it at the lab assistant, run out, come back a few days later and find out if you can come, and then we'll see you when you do come. So yeah, do you have, oh, well, yeah. So for more details, we have a website. You can just go to cfri.org, but the /teen and adult retreat.shtml has more information specifically about the retreat. If you have questions, you can also call us at area code 650-404-9975. So sometimes they, on commercials, they turn the phone number into words, and I realized you could do hog whisk. So if you think 404-9975 is too boring for you, you can also dial hog whisk, or you can email cfri@cfri.org. So yeah, if you have questions, I think we have a slide just about questions. Yeah. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, I think. I don't know what I did.
Oh, the questions was up for a second. There. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so we have questions.
So we, uh,
My dad asks, I
Comment.
measured the delay at 1 minute, 30 seconds, blah, blah, 37 questions. Jessica, what do you have to say?
Well, I think we're gonna have to figure that out because when I was watching the slides, it was matching, but I'm seeing what you're seeing because so the slides also were delayed. So the when you were speaking, it was on. It didn't match up to the slides for your dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of that, I think what he means by here, since he's in the same house as he can hear me in here, but I don't know. I
But
think,
but when you were talking about who attends,
right.
when he saw the who attends, you were see that comment
Oh, I see what you're
was on
saying.
the first slide.
I don't know. He's somewhere. I think what he's saying is he's hearing me in my room talking about the uh who attends. No, 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 no.
No, he says I hear the who attends, but I
Yeah, no,
see the
I see
first.
what you're saying. Yeah,
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 I see
yeah.
the who
Okay, so
attends.
I'm confused. I don't know. Let me go get him. Oh, wait, it's almost 4. I have to go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dad. Phone explainer delay. Okay, so I talked to Scott, my father, who's asking the questions. He said he measured the delay by being outside my room and then going down to his room, and that he's wrong with what he just said here. When he was watching on his laptop, it was in sync.
Oh
It
good.
was just the delay from us to him is 1 minute 37 seconds or something. Anyway, I have to run away. But yeah, I think this was good. Do you have any comments, Jessica?
No, yeah, no, I think it's good. We can chat more when you have some time because I know you
Okay.
have to run. So I think um I mean I never got the link, so we have to figure out how to.
Yeah, how did you eventually get in the first time?
You sent me an email. I got in through email.
Okay. Okay, so I think what I have to do is there's a plus person button and then I have to send you the link. I tried doing just send an invite by putting your email address in, but that doesn't work. Okay. So we'll have to try again and make sure it goes not
Okay.
for 30 minutes. But I have to run, so let's talk about that later. And then if you have any comments about my presenting skills, you can say whatever, send me an email, or send everyone an email, and I don't know.
Sure. I made some notes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Awesome. Have fun. Bye.